Hey, what's going on, you guys? Keith Carnes here. The Keith Carnes here. Welcoming you guys to a new episode, the final episode of 2013 for this show, Criminal Mind Talk. Before I get started on the final Criminal Mind Talk of 2012, I want to first say that tomorrow is Friday, December 28th. And it will, in fact, be my final upload of the year. So just letting you guys know that after tomorrow, these videos will not be up every week like they have been these last few times. I mean, these last few months since early September. And it's not a permanent discontinuation. I'm just done for now. I got to get a bunch of episodes ready, and then I'll pick up sometime early next year. So let's get to it. This time we're talking about the criminal known as John Dillinger. Now, John Dillinger, if you're not sure who he was a Depression. He was doing his crimes during the Great Depression here in America. And he was known as one of the, pretty much a stereotypical outlaw, basically, And what he did was he had gang robbed, I think it was like 4 banks. I think it was 4 banks and even some police stations. As far as crazy as that may sound, that's what it said. And he actually escaped. He was actually arrested not once but twice and escaped both times. So he was definitely good about escaping. John Dillinger also evaded. He was able to evade arrest for a year, almost a year, or it was like a little over a year. It was either a little under a year or a little over a year. I think it was about a year. I don't think it was quite a year. Anyway, he evaded arrest. He was never charged of any murders. He was never known as a murderer, just simply a robber, but he was tried but never convicted of the killing of a police officer during a shootout. It was, he was accused of, mortally wounding the officer, in other words, killing the officer. But, as I said, he was never charged with it, therefore, you can't really say he did, I guess. And in the end, where he was hiding out, to lay low from the law, he was, told, the police were told about his whereabouts by the owner of the building he was staying in. And they had just attempted to arrest him, just attempted to approach him, and he pulled a weapon and tried to run away. And while he was running away from the police, they shot him 3 times, but some people say he was shot 4 times. So 3-4 times, whatever, it doesn't really matter. And he ended up succumbing to his injuries and dying. So that's basically it. John Dillinger, very well-known criminal back in the day. He wasn't really... I wouldn't really say John Dillinger was a terrible person per se. I mean, I've definitely done some pretty bad people on this in this series, but I don't think that John Dillinger is a guy that really deserves a lot of hate. I mean, I'm not going to say the guy was innocent, because by no means was he. He definitely deserved to do some serious time behind bars, no question whatsoever, but definitely not close to being the worst guy I've ever talked about on here. There's been plenty of, mass murderers that we've discussed on here, so, but that's not to say he's innocent, because he isn't. Not at all. John Dillinger, I think he's just one of those guys that will, he just goes down in history as a historical criminal. He's a guy that pretty much everybody knows. My parents, actually, when I was really young, I was like, God, I don't know, probably 4 years old, had a pit bull named Dillinger. They named him after John Dillinger. So, that just shows you the influence that he has on plenty of people. Very well-known criminal. Like I said, don't mean to sound like a broken record, but he's definitely not the worst out there. But he was still considered a bad person, and he definitely made some bad life decisions, absolutely. So, pretty interesting. Anyway, you guys, this is the Keith Carnes. I hope you enjoyed the final Criminal Mind Talk of the year. As I said before, in case you didn't catch it the first time, I said it. Tomorrow will be a new episode of Which is Better, and that'll be it. I will be done on December 29th, the 30th, and the 31st. I will not be uploading any episodes, so don't expect any on Sunday or Monday. And then Tuesday, Thursday, don't expect them. I will be announcing when the videos will be making a return. And that's about it. So I hope you guys all, for the ones that celebrated, I hope you guys all had a great Christmas. I sure had a great Christmas Eve and Christmas. Very, very nice to be with family. I'll have to show you guys in a different video what I got. And I guess that's about it. So once again, this is the Keith Carnes. You guys take care, be safe, and I will see you in the final video of the year tomorrow. And that's about it. So peace.